Military-style breaching is about applying the correct amount of explosive force to a barrier to promote an hostile entry. Detonation propulsion cord, otherwise known as killie putty, when set off, the cord acts like a strip of rocket boosters, applying incredible force against the door. Does the hatch have gears and locks? No problem. The specialized Legion booster tape will increase in force until everything breaks and the door is rocket propelled into the housing. In the novel Kill Team, on the cover, you see Kill Team Victory in an enclosed space, doing everything they could to breach the hatch to the bridge. Too much gunfire and explosives and the overpressure could rebound off the door and kill them, or even breach the hole instead of just the reinforced doors, and they would all go floating helplessly out into space. But they were also pressed for time. There was a lot at stake and people were going to die if they didn't cross the threshold, so they couldn't use something slow like a plasma cutting torch. So the answer was the detonation propulsion cord. Next up we have the plasma cutting torch, a tool seen again and again on the battlefield. The plasma cutting torch was used extensively by the Black Fleet. It remained an equally important tool to the Repub Forces arrayed against them. Hull boasters have been using plasma torches for generations to cut through ship hulls and airlock doors, forcing gas particles into the focusing chamber. Plasma torches use a high-gain electrical current to excite the particles from gas to plasma, burning in excess of 50,000 degrees Fahrenheit. The torch easily burns through metal, including thick and perfect steel if given enough time with the cut. While not technically a weapon, the Black Fleet shock trooper Bombassa put it to good use when he leapt onto an escaping corvette, and while hanging onto the exterior of the ship and working with only one hand, he removed the torch from his utility belt and cut through the hole to gain entry. When Goss Solus recognized his troopers for their tenacity during the attack, Bombassa presented his torch to the Dark Lord as a trophy from the battle. Despite his imperious nature, Solus would give in to sentimentality over the gift, and carried it as a personal weapon when in armor. Technically clumsy to swing in anyone else's hands, Solus could tap into the crux to apply the grisly torch against his enemies with deadly efficiency. The last thing featured in this video is normally used for close quarters tactical reconnaissance, the TT-16 observation bot. It is a crucial part of Legion kit. Roughly the size of a seam ball, the TT-16 is large enough to house its own repulsor, making it capable of sustained flight and VTOL operations. Using this type of propulsion, the bot can be pushed forward of a patrolling element or directed to hover silently and operate like a sentry cam. The fast, agile, and capable units can see in most spectra of light, adding to the Legion's night fighting capability. TT-16s consist of an armored housing with multiple vision modes and can be sent ahead of Legion forces to search for potential threats. Housing all flight motors, sensors, and drives, the exterior shell is a light plate and perfect steel to reduce the weight and increase flight time. Although its diminutive size makes it a hard target, direct blaster hits to the casing are likely to kill it. The only serious drawback to the observation bot is, it isn't capable of broadcasting over extreme range. Drone wranglers use the bot for observing troop movements and security during long campaigns. Even though its recon ability is limited by its range, the observation bot has become a standard tool among the Repub infantry and Legion operations.